Just a reminder that all of our morning coffees can be seen on our new streaming channel, Roger Ragland channel. All right, I highly recommend you get a chance to go over there and nose around. You know, from several years ago, you know, there's dozens and dozens of morning coffee. What we're trying to do is help you become a more complete successful whitetail deer hunter, putting your tag, you know, on the deer that you're after. Maybe get a chance to kill a bigger buck. And been talking about hunting fence lines and why we do that. And this is a humdinger. This is a humdinger story. Now, we have a seminar on our streaming channel, an hour and a half long seminar that I did in Indiana a few years ago, where I go into more detail about this particular story. But I'll just try to make it quick as possible. I had a guy come by the booth. I'm speaking at the Minnesota Deer Classic 20 years ago. And he said, I'd like to invite you on a deer hunt. Yeah, got 8,000 acres up here, hour north of the Twin Cities. Like to invite, you know. Well, hey, how many? 8,000 acres. You know, and normally when someone says they've got, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 acres, whatever, you know, there's 1,000 over here and 1,000. I said, well, how's it? He goes, no, it's all together. Continuous. It's one piece. Well, isn't that 12, 13 square miles? I mean, I have to figure it out. That's big, you know. Hour north of the Twin Cities, that's some of the best deer hunting in the state of Minnesota, you know. They got some pretty good deer in Minnesota, you know what I mean? And so I'm kind of excited about it, and I get to asking around different people, you know, and everybody that I talk to said, that guy's nuts. You know, there's no such thing as 8,000 acres an hour north of the Twin. There's probably not 8,000 acres in the whole state of Minnesota that's private, you know, one piece. Are you kidding? I just dismissed it, you know, and the guy kept calling me. Hey, give it any more thought? Coming up and hunting with me? Yeah. How long have you had this? He goes, oh, I've been in charge of it for 4 or 5 years. Yeah. How many deer have you taken? I think we've killed 4 bucks the last 4 or 5 years. Are you kidding? Yeah. So finally, you know, I had to just tell him, you know, I said, well, you know, I said, everybody tells me that you're just kind of pulling my leg. He goes, well, call up at the game department. Hey, good idea. I call the game department. Yeah. You know, when you call the game department, if you'll just keep asking questions, you'll finally find somebody, but you have to find the right person sometime. I need to know somebody that would know, somebody that knows this area. I need to talk to, so finally I get a hold of a guy that's a former game warden in that area. Oh yeah, I was a game warden. Oh yeah. Well, there's a guy that tells me he's got 8,000 acres, one piece, continuous acres, an hour. He goes, oh yeah, that's probably, and he called this guy by name. Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about that? He goes, oh, he said, state's been trying to buy that for several years. He goes, the guy that owned it died, and his kids have been fighting over it. They want to split it up. He goes, and they can't, he goes, and so has had the hunting rights for 4 or 5 years. He said, I don't even think they hunt it. He goes, it's the most incredible piece of property. He goes, the state wants to buy it and turn it into a game refuge, you know, and part of it for public hunting and part of it as a refuge. He goes, it's got corn and soybeans and it's got 1,000 acre swamp in the middle of it. He goes, it's the most incredible piece of property. I'm trying to get off the phone. Thank you. I called the guy back. I said, I'm coming. I'll be there. I'll be there a couple of days early for rifle season. You know, okay, you be looking for me. I'm coming. Okay, you know. I get up there, you know. No, man. Now, I only saw one really good buck, but I wasn't looking for bucks. I was just looking for sign, you know. Holy cow, what a piece of property. Jiminy Christmas. There was 50 places I wanted to hunt. Oh man, you know, been four bucks the last 4 years. Been taken off almost 8,200 acres. Jiminy, and the night before the season, I got my pick. There's 4 of us gonna hunt. 4 of us on almost 8,200 acres, and I get the pick of where I want to hunt. We're standing in a little old trailer house there on the property. He had 4 or 5 little old trailers. He goes, Roger, where are you going to hunt in the morning? He goes, you know, you tell us where you're going to hunt. Then the other three that were hunting, he goes, we'll go stay away from you so we don't disturb the area, but we got to know where you're going to hunt. And I want to say, I want all of it. Yeah. Oh man. And I'm having to think on my, you know, think, Roger, think. You got to make a decision here. Come on, Roger, think. You know, it's going to be good. Think. Put your thinking cap on, folks. Put your thinking cap on when it comes to deer hunting. Put your thinking cap on. I said, where's most of the hunting pressure going to come from in the morning, opening day of rifle season? Well, at that time, that year, it was buck or doe, any deer. You know, if it's brown, it's down, all right? He's over here on the, I think he said the east side, over here on the east side. He goes, big hunting club over there. He goes, it's going to be a war, going to be a war. I said, that's where I'm hunting. He said, what? I said, I'm going to go over and hunt on that fence line. You guys hunt where you want. Got almost 8,200. Go hunt where, you guys hunt where you want. You're not going to disturb me. I'm going to be on the fence line. Now, why would I go over there and hunt? I got my pick, 8,200 acres, prime whitetail. Why would I want to go hunt on the fence line where there's all the pressure is going to be? I'll never forget pulling up there, waiting the sun come up. You know, if we're filming. You know, got my camera. I said, I said, I haven't been over here. I said, let's just wait till the sun, you know, we can see a little bit. Before daylight, you can hear guns going off. I wonder what they're shooting at. We just got over about 40 yards off the fence line. Got up next to the tree, and that's where I stood. Buddy, here they come. Bucks, does, rabbits, squirrels, ducks, geese. Everything that was over there was headed our direction. I didn't see anything to shoot, but I'm telling you what a morning we had. It was non-stop action. And there was one pretty good buck. There was actually a pretty good buck that if I hadn't have been on a great piece of property, I probably would have shot. You know, I actually got to grunting at him. Yeah. You know, I got my hands free. Well, where are my hands free called? I got a set right here. If I can get it off here without pulling everything down. When I see a deer, I grunt out. I'm standing up in the wide open wearing blaze orange. And the doe's the one that reacted. They literally walked within 10 yards of us. And that buck's right behind them, you know. They just got pushed off over here, this other property, you know. I'm grunting. What a morning. What a great day. Put your thinking cap on when it comes to the deer hunting. Where the pressure is, do you not think that those animals they don't know. They don't know that they're not supposed to be over there, you know. But when the shooting starts and the stirring starts and the trucks and the four-wheelers go in, they're coming off over that fence over here where it's a whole lot quieter. Doesn't that make sense? That makes sense. Apply common sense to your deer hunting. Now, that's not where I killed my buck. I'm going to tell you where I killed my buck on the next morning coffee.